Today on Kruesi Originals, we're gonna build a high horsepower twin cam chopper motor from the flywheels out.
Crank bearing or the rod bearing?
That's what we heard when it was running.
Are you sure we need to do the bottom end?
And just like that, the top end is tore apart. I'm gonna take my time and clean everything while it's off and as I go. So when it comes time to put it back together, everything's nice and clean and ready to go. But we did find out that this has some high compression style pistons. Some what? Keith Blacks? Kelly Black? Who?
Keith Black.
Keith Black pistons. Never heard of her.
Never heard of her.
Yeah, little dome.
Had high compression 88 pistons, which they're cheap pistons, but
yeah, I've never heard of them. And then it has a Screaming Eagle cam chest.
Time and it was
that
piston slappers, and I just never ran them again. But
we did hear.
I have good luck with them. I just never did.
How'd you make that noise?
Oh, rotate it.
Oh yeah, that's the noise we were hearing.
Oh man, let's get those pistons off. I want to rotate the crank around and see what it does.
All right, yeah, let's do that. Man, these cheap ass pistons don't have the little like cutout to get a pick behind it, you know?
No way.
Dude, like, unless I can't see it.
They don't.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, these are they don't look bad. They look pretty good. The pistons don't look great. This dude's been slapping. That's a bit of scarring right there. The rings, I mean, the face of them is wore pretty good. I would say these guys were really, really loose. Loose as a goose. And that's why they were slapping and or whatever is going on in the crank, because that noise down there is impressive.
We've traded positions.
This is a new experience for me too. Hold the phone. I'm gonna need tools.
Usually if I get to a point that I can't figure something out, Kruesi's got what I call old boy tricks.
The rest of us call it experience.
Sure.
Where's the end of the thing? Do these have some weird ass clip that is endless and we don't know about it?
Science.
This is like you gotta have a piston ring compressing tool. I don't know, man. I'm kind of dumbfounded, to be quite honest. I found it. Maybe. I don't know. I can't get them out. They're in there really, really tight, and there is no relief to get into them to get them out.
Grinder to the connecting rod or what?
You might as well.
No, I mean, we could split the cases with the pistons on.
I mean, I really don't know. Come on, you dirty bitch. There's nothing on that side?
Not that I can see, dude. It looks the same.
Almost looks like they tried to machine one over here and it just didn't get finished. I don't know. I know that I think it's just this is it. We're just gonna have to quit. You gotta hurry. I've worked at this for so long and I finally got a little piece of it. Oh, come on. Don't you go anywhere.
Oh, don't smack the camera either.
What's up, guys? Sorry to interrupt you for just a quick second. I just kind of want to tell you what we've got going on really quick. For starters, Metro Mayhem is right around the corner. In fact, it's in about 4 weeks from when we film this right now, so probably about 3 weeks from when you're seeing it. It's April 11th at Firebird Motorsports Park. It's our annual Bike Week event. It is the biggest, gnarliest combustion engine thing you will ever go to, I promise you. You can check out old videos, watch all that stuff. There's lots of good stuff going on. And we got new shirts. We got a new shirt drop. Whole new shirt style, whole new kind of shirt. These are like kind of heavy, a little bit oversized. They're super dope. Tommy designed these. This one's my favorite. I have some color in my wardrobe now for the first time in a long time. I got nothing but black shirts. April 11th, Metro Mayhem. Also, we'll be in Eureka, Arkansas. Super stoked about that because Arkansas is beautiful. We're going to be out there April 23rd to the 26th. Adam Sandoval's putting on a ride. We're going to be on that ride as well. Trent and myself, we're going to be bringing the Dynas out there. Going to do a little shredding, going to have a good time. Come out to Spring Fling Rally in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. April 23rd to the 26th. May 14th to the 17th. We will be in Tennessee at Loretta Lynn's Ranch for TMMR. Super stoked about that. We're going to be bringing something out with knobbies on it. As long as we get these done, we are in a frantic race to get all these motorcycles and all these different things that we need to get done for these different events done. So that's what's going to be coming out in a lot of our YouTube up until then, is us frantically trying to finish all of our undone projects and new projects to do some new stuff. But check it out, TMMR. It's going to be super dope. So use code Kruesi26 for discounts on your tickets. That's just a little thank you and make it easier so you can come out and go ride with us. It's going to be a sick time. That's about all we're going on the road this year. We also will be in Mexico in September, November. Same Rocky Point Rally every year. The dopest thing you'll ever go to your entire life. Get out of the country and go to that one. It'll blow your mind. All that, get back to the show.
Really don't want to bury this thing in my thumb. Fuck these pistons. Oh, that was the hardest piston clip that's ever been removed from a piston ever. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. All right, let's try it again on this side. There's like, they sort of did a relief right here. Like they kind of thought about it. It is so minute. And it looks like somebody did it with a fucking hand grinder, to be honest. So maybe whoever built this motor did that. But you gotta get the tip of her right there. Come on, baby. This is one of those jobs where I really feel like I'm gonna end up with a pick in my hand. Oh, no. Maybe there's only one side that it works from. Let's go to the other side. That guy's pretty toasted. That guy's toast. See how she's worn through the hardening surface right there compared to here, and here. You see it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was a good shot.
It's Trent's turn. I'm done. I'm gonna stab myself in the hand, I know it. Again. Feels pretty questionable. Doesn't have any really up and down play, but I like to rotate all the way around. It's definitely like, you always have a little side to side no matter what, but this one is like, you don't have that.
Noticeable, yeah.
I want to hear that sound, which I don't hear it anymore.
Was it possibly the rotor?
Oh, I bet it was. It's just the rotor rubbing on it.
Take a piss quick.
I still haven't really come across anything. Well, Trent's been doing all the work. I've just been watching and looking. The bushings in these are worn. They need to be redone. This dude's loose. Oh. But the up and down feels good. So I think the rods are good. We'll get down to the crank bearings. We haven't opened up the cam. Did we ever open the cam chest and like look inside?
Nope.
It could just be the cam chest.
Well, I had it open to swap the cover, so it's got a Screaming Eagle plate in it, and like it's got a cam chest in it. But I haven't been like in it. No.
Past the cover or anything?
Nah.
That could be where the noise. We know it's piston slapping. The side of that piston skirt was smacked, but it wasn't like bad to scar the cylinders or anything. But this thing was making a lot of noise, like a lot of noise. These guys need replaced. They are worn, so I mean we'll do the crank anyways. But this dude's a little shimmy. I mean, it definitely got a lot of side to side. That's probably excessive. think it's solid that way, and this is what matters. Well, let's keep going. Trent will open that dude up next, and we'll continue to try and solve this mystery.
While we're apart and pulling it apart, we're gonna check the run out, because why not? We're having fun with this, so let's see what the numbers say. If I could just keep the connecting rods off the case. What are we looking like?
Like nothing.
Nothing?
Like 2000s. Which 2000s is great. 11,000s in the case, if the crank's in the case, 11,000s is run out spec. Not 2000s. 2000s is run out spec when it is in a truing stand. Big, big difference. Don't let somebody tell you you need a new crank if you have 2000s run out. And with that being said, that's why we check every crank when we do a cam job, because we want to know what the run out is. If you're in this position, why not check it? So for me, it would depend on how many miles were on the bike, but if it had like 8 or higher, I would probably swap it out if it was mine. It depended on the budget and everything else that you had to, that's up to you. But 11,000s is spec in the case on a twin cam. It's 12,000s on an M8. They're a little looser, I would say, a little looser in the pants maybe. But we use the Fueling 99015A measuring tool device. This is available at KruesiOriginals.com. We have these for M8 and twin cam. This is a must-have tool. It's kind of inexpensive for a specialty tool. It's good to have. Motor pulling time. Making an adjustment there. Hit it. You gotta jack that trans up. There you go. Now lift up on the front of the motor when you pull it out. Ooh, she's doing a wheelie. Ooh, ooh. Nicely done.
Yeah, there she is.
Yep, give her a nice drain for a little bit. The case was already, the plug was already pulled. No, she wasn't.
I put it back in because it was...
Oh, beautiful. Well, there she is. A little bit of drainage. Motor's out.
Motor's out. Look at that. Probably be the fastest motor build we ever did.
Yeah, no shit. Next, we split the cases.
Yeah.
Let's see the inside of that. Very looks pretty good, huh?
Yeah. So far, there's been nothing
decent.
Yeah, nothing like telling or, you know.
Piston was definitely slapping. That was probably it, but this guy could use a rebuild. We should have checked the piston pins to the rod. These guys were tight, huh?
Yeah, it was in there. One. Yeah. There's your valve seat. Good morning. Whoa! And just like that, it's a few days later. I have a table full of engine parts, and we are going to put together this twin cam. We're going to start with the bottom end, obviously. And Ryan's going to walk me through it. I'm going to do it. You're going to watch it. Let's build a motor. On this whole table mess of parts, we have new valve springs, kibble whites. We have a whole bunch of ARP hardware to go along with the ARP hardware that's on the motorcycle. We have an entire cam chest kit from Harley Davidson, Screaming Eagle, complete with bearings, spacers, fueling head breathers, Screaming Eagle tappets or lifters. And this, we haven't talked about these yet. Didn't we put them in your...
Oh, we've never done them. No, I've bought them and never put them in. In fact, they're probably sitting around. I have no idea what I did with them, actually. Did I lose them?
These, they're probably somewhere around here.
Rocker lockers?
Yes, these are rocker lockers. Our buddy Tommy actually told us about these back a couple months ago. Dennis? Was it Dennis?
Yeah.
One of them Northerners, I don't know. These little brass tubes go into your rocker assembly. I don't know if the camera will pick it up very well, but they go in here, and your rocker pin has a little cutout that kind of locks it into place and uses the bolt, like it uses the shank of the bolt to lock it in place. These go in place of that to keep that from moving and to keep your top end a little bit quieter. It's supposed to quiet down the top end of these twin cams because they tend to get a little bit of a tick after a while.
Especially with a big cam.
Yeah, especially with a big old cam that we are throwing in this thing. I don't think we've said what cam we're putting in it yet, but
we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But
you'll have to watch all the way to the end of the video to find out what cam we're going to use.
Yeah.
For that
Big
ultimate
secret.
On that disappointment.
Before we touch any of this over here, we need to set up the bottom end. We need to set up the Timken crank bearing. We need to set up the end play on that. We have the tool to do that. We'll show you how to do that. We also need to clearance out the cam chest, like the lifter bores, the bottom of the lifter bores. We need to clearance those out to accept the larger cam that we're about to throw in this thing. So I have a set of inner cam bearings here that we're gonna install because these are the things we need to clearance out right here. We pretty much need to make room for a cam lobe to spin right in here. And these early twin cams, the lifter bores hang a little bit lower in the cam chest than the later model stuff, so you need to clearance out these along with doing your...
Nope.
No?
Nope.
No? I'm wrong?
Yep. You don't clear those, you clear this down here.
Oh, it's the bottom guy.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I was wrong about what you clearance out. You clearance out the crank bearing spot, this guy down here. Okay, I thought it was these.
No, we have to cut a little sauce out of it.
All right, yeah.
Which then do make a tool that goes in there and just does that, so you can even set the thing of the cam to cut it out. But I thought I had that specialty tool, but we'll just use regular old burr die grinder.
With that specialty tool, put it on there. A little bit of anti-seize and a hammer. You can get through just about anything. You want to support the backside of the bearing cups, whatever, bearing, whatever. Where the bearing goes, support the backside of it so you don't blow through the case. And destroy it. This tool is set, Kruesi built it so it sets the depth automatically with, with the tool, no thought or nothing. But this guy has a little lip right here that catches the backside of the bearing. Might be able to see it from this side a little bit better. There's a little lip.
Way dark in there.
Too dark? Well, take my word for it. There's a little lip back there that catches the bearing, and it's super easy to blow through the backside of it. I haven't done it yet, but I've heard nightmare stories about it, so.
Can't do it with that custom tool that I made, though. She's got the step.
Custom tools.
Bring that thing right up here. Yes. See where it steps down and steps again, that tiny little ridge? That's what stops it, and that sets the depth of the bearing. That is exactly to the little step on the back.
Custom tools.
What are you doing?
Putting some anti-seize on it. Remember pressing bearings into aluminum case, steel bearing and aluminum case.
You should also, actually we're going to take that, never mind. You should use grease when you're putting it into the motor, or assembly lube actually. But this is coming back apart. These bearings are going to get tore out again and thrown back away because we're just using them to machine this one part. Hear that tone change? She has hit the spot.
Installed. Now we wait for UPS to deliver my cam.
Son of a bitch, we can't even go any further forward, huh?
Well, I can go to RJ's and get that case bearing, and we can set that up.
The next step is setting up the crank. This is a Timken bearing bottom end. This is a, what year is this?
2000.
Oh, we didn't get rid of the cam position sensor, huh?
No.
That sucks, but we're gonna set up a Timken bearing. We're gonna walk you through the steps on how to shim it to set up the lash. That's gotta be set up properly. Then installing it into the case. Gonna put the cases together, and we'll have a complete bottom end by the end of this video. This is a Jim's, I don't know what you'd really call it. It's a tool for doing the lash. It's basically just a big nut with a shaft on it, you got to have a nice vise. Nice advice. So put this dude in the vise.
Here, walk them through that. I'm gonna grab the shims.
You want it standing up proud a little bit. Nice and proud, so this is sitting up just a little ways, which actually I'm gonna get out of the way and just bark orders and let Trent do this job because it's his. Yep, first bit, put your bearing that you're going to use, not some mock-up bearings, not some other bullshit, the exact bearing and races that you're going to use, which we need to install the races into the cases. There's a lot of rhyming going on today. I'll promise to stop. Then the shim, put a shim in there, whichever one comes with it. We'll start with that guy.
Bastard. There you go. Then.
Nope.
No?
Nope. You're really getting ahead of yourself there.
I am.
Yep, here we go. It's
been a while.
To the cases. All right, this is the Jim's install tool, which there is a divider piece that goes in between those. Is that the right one?
I don't think so.
Maybe drop one in fully, then try and drop the other one in.
Oh, look at that.
Woohoo! So there is a divider that goes in between those, and I broke it in half, and we don't have any more, so we're not going to use it. But that dude is going to go in here. You need to put some anti-seize in here and then put something underneath this to support it. Get the flat jack plates out of the press and stack them up underneath there.
Race is in. Installer is in. Case is supported. Ooh. Installed.
This guy is going to go in the solvent tank when we're all done and completely flushed and scrubbed. Every orifice, everything. We'll go over that too. One of the most important parts, honestly.
Race is installed.
I got a whole bunch of extra wheels and tires to go along with my drift car C5 Corvette, if anybody wants to buy it. Here we are. This is step 2. This one's pretty crucial. This is how you do the measuring. We got our bearing, we got the spacer that always comes with one shim. Just start with that guy and go from there. Throw that dude on top of it.
I'm hitting the... She needs to come up a little bit.
There you go.
Run it that way.
Now drop the bearing in. This is the way it goes.
Ah.
Bearing. Nut. Put a little lube on that guy next time when we take it off. We're going to take this off and on a bunch, so a little WD-40 or some anti-seize on that nut will keep that tool nice for a lot longer, especially if you're doing this a lot. You got the tool. You don't need a torque wrench. Just grab a big ratchet and just get it tight. We're not going to put 140 foot-pounds on it each time. We'll final check it when we know it's good.
All right.
But tell you right now, this one's tight.
This guy's looking like 10 thou.
Find a 112, and I say we go 2 thou at a time and step up from there.
Wait, this is 117, 116, 108. Here we go, 112.
Over here, I've got a Fowler high precision measuring tool. This is a fancy boy. Look at this thing, dude. So, get that dude a little lockdown right there. Look at this. Fucking metal. This thing's wild. Where should I put it? This is going to be tough, actually. A long time since I used this guy. No, come on, baby. Not staying very locked in for me, Holmes. You know what?
It's dead.
Yeah, of course it is. Haven't used this freaking thing in forever. The battery I found was old and used and apparently dead. Well, that sucks. I guess we'll get back to you. So, we're waiting for batteries, so I decided to pull some tires off the old spares for the Drift Corvette and put some fresh tires on that thing since it's had burnout shit on it since the last drift event. I'm going to drive it around a little bit, get her all spruced up because I need to sell it because I just bought some really expensive dumb shit that we're going to be building some new stuff with and making some new stuff and having a whole bunch of new things coming out for you guys to watch and maybe make fun of us about. It'll be a good time. But we got batteries, so it's time for Trent to throw the old crank to her.
Is this old?
Like 4 thou. Or minus, oh, it goes -2 to 3, so that's 5.
-2 to 3, that's only 1.
-2 to positive, oh.
4, so you got 2,000s right there. Lift up and hold it. 4, you got 2,000s dead on. You got
That's negative. That's -2 though, it goes past 0. So that'd be,
Now you got 0. 5, 6. Beautiful. It's like 4 or 5.
all right.
4 to 5, 3 to 7 is spec. I prefer to be closer to on the 3 when it comes to those things. And we're going home for the day because it's the end of the day, but that is set. Tomorrow morning we will be pressing the crank and everything in together and finishing this case. That was a whole day's job just setting that up.
Well, yeah, we had some funny shit going on, and then we had some visitors.
Yeah, but still took all day. It's a lot of work. Takes time. Do it right. See you tomorrow.
Good morning. It is the next morning, and we are going to get back to work on these cases here. I just went ahead and pressed the right side bearing in. And on these early, when did they change? Do you know when they changed from?
From what?
So this is the earlier style twin cam where it has the bigger main bearing and the retaining clips in it. Later models, it goes to a smaller outer diameter bearing and is a press fit. It doesn't use retaining clips.
Which year did the bottom end become inferior over all years before?
03?
There you go.
2003, your bottom ends became inferior.
Well, they got rid of the Timken and they got rid of the retaining clip locked in bearing and went to 2 roller bearings, one of them just being a press fit that can slide out. And I have had one walk out into a cam chest. I've seen that before where open it up and the oil pump is split into 4 pieces like a pie. We're all right. What are we doing?
There we go. Now we're going to work on the left-hand side of the case, which involves this guy. The race is already in there. We set all that. We just went over that. Now we need to put the bearing onto the crank itself and then press the crank into the case.
Nope, but we'll show you as we go. We're going to grab some tools and I'm going to give Trent a lesson. 2, take this big heavy bastard out of here. Oh, God. Put it in this thing I made out of some shit. This is like a remnant from a welding school or something. Yeah, I had it for a long time, but it holds this really, really nice. So, gonna take this, Scotch-Brite this up really nice, make this look really clean. First thing, and then assembly lube this and this. And then you're gonna press it on with that tool over there. I'll walk you through all that. You kind of know how it works, just like a primary race.
Let's see. Yeah.
Same shit, boom. Then spacer. Then you're going to put the case on and then use the tool again and press the other bearing on top of it to a certain torque spec that's in there. Should be the directions. And then once that's done, you are mated permanently. Fucking permanent. But we're going to assembly lube the shit out of these. Heavily also. All right. Here you go, bud.
Until the arthritis sets in, and then just push past it.
Trent's getting a little bit of an arm pump.
Oh, it's a lot of it, brother.
Get a good squeeze.
Going back, taking it back.
Oh, you got it? Full squish. Now we put it in the case. Trent's got this guy pressed on. She's all the way down. She's nice and tight. Then we're going to put this dude on next. It's going to go over the top. Then we're going to press the next one to the top. First thing we're going to do, though, if you can come over here and look in this hole here. See this gap in between the cage and everything? I like to fill that guy with assembly lube and just really get obnoxious with it. Then we're going to fill this race in here as well, which, get off me. We'll fill this dude in real heavy, then put it on Then sandwich the next guy on same way you did the first one. Pour some goo in there.
Pour some lube. Come on. Don't just, oh, there she goes.
I'm trying to do a better job.
I'm trying.
Not just like down the shaft, but like,
Well,
that's also a shitty bottle for that.
yeah.
Trying to load them rollers up, fill the other guy full. Just put it on your finger and just smash it in there. Get that dude lubed up and then dump a bunch down in the actual trough. I'm gonna just fill this whole gap up.
Okay. With the tool, huh?
All right, now you need to get that dude off there. We need to put a seal in. We've got the seal driver.
Yeah.
I would try and we got to get some more lube and pump some more lube down in there and then shove a seal in. And then put it back on this guy the other direction so we can then do the other case. We're gonna sandwich them together. It's time. We're almost done. Then we're going mountain biking, so let's hurry up.
Yes. We're back. It is the next day. Yesterday we got a little sidetracked. The winner of the Street Glide showed up and picked up that bike. He was super stoked. It was nice to see him. Ryan got a little emotional. It was nice to see it go to the right guy. You know what I mean? But we're back. The bottom end did get put back together. I came in early and knocked that out while Ryan did some YouTube stuff to get you guys your video this weekend. But now we're just gonna go put the cam chest together, do all that. While I do that, and in the meantime, don't forget we will be in Eureka Springs, Arkansas at the Spring Fling Rally, April 23rd to the 26th. Ryan and I will be out there. We're gonna have, what bikes are we bringing? Do we know? Something. We're either gonna bring
the Dynast to that one because we're gonna lead a ride with Adam Sandoval.
Yeah, we are hosting a ride with Adam Sandoval from,
I don't know where yet.
we'll give you details in a bit. We don't know those exact details yet. We will also be at TMMR May 14th through the 17th. Use code Kruesi26 at that one. You can get a little discount on your tickets. Come see us. We'll have the Nightsters out at that one with some specialty things on them. You don't want to miss that. But yeah, hopefully, if we can get them done in time, because both of these events are coming up on us pretty fast. So we're hustling to get this stuff done. But KruesiOriginals.com for all your motorcycle needs, all your apparel needs. We have sunglasses, gloves, motorcycle parts, anything else you could want, motorcycle related. Metro Mayhem, April 11th. We'll all be there. I'll be riding. Peace.
It's Smoking Joe. I'm at Kruesi's, and I gotta tell you something. I just bought a dope shirt. It's one of the new ones. And is that dope or is that? Oh boy, dropped my pipe. It's in. Now, back to the shirt. It's back and front. And get one because everybody needs one, I tell you that right now. As Kruesi would say, peace.